Hello everyone! Welcome to another tutorial about music production. For those who don't know me, my name is Andrew Kushner. Today, I'm going to be teaching you how you can start composing music within a few minutes. If you have had any doubts about your ability to compose music, this video will likely eliminate those doubts. I will show you the same basic music theory that got me composing music almost 15 years ago. With this little bit of information, you will be able to compose countless amounts of songs. Let's get started. I'm going to be using a keyboard to easily demonstrate today's topic. Looking at the keyboard, you can see that there are two sets of keys, white keys and black keys. You may have also noticed that every 13 keys, the pattern of keys restarts. One set of 12 keys is what we call an octave. So if you start on the C note and count 12 notes up from C, you will end up back at C again. Starting at C, the order of notes goes like this: C, C sharp, D flat, D, D sharp, E flat, E, F, F sharp, G flat, G, G sharp, A flat, A sharp, B flat, B, and then C again. This gives you a basic understanding of the note structure on a keyboard instrument. Now, it would be wonderful if we could simply choose any combination of these notes and put them together to make good sounding music. However, that's not really how things work with music. Certain groups of notes always sound good together, while other combinations of notes may sound good together sometimes, but not always. That's because notes are grouped into these families known as scales or keys. As long as you are using notes that belong in the same scale and your instrument is properly in tune, then any combination of these notes will always sound good together, never off key or out of tune. I'm going to introduce a scale that's really easy to remember, and you will see why. That scale is the C major scale, or the key of C major. First, how do we find scales? In music theory, there are formulas that we can use to find them. For major scales, the formula looks like this. The W's stand for whole step, while the H's stand for half step. You can think of whole steps as two notes up on the keyboard, and half steps as the next note on the keyboard. To find the scale, start at the root note and then use the formula to find the other notes. You might have also noticed that there are 7 steps in this formula, so if we start from the root note, that means that there are 8 notes in the scale. In the case of C major, our root note is C, so let's start there. Following the formula, we will take a whole step from C, which is D. Then, we're going to take another whole step to E. Next, we're going to take a half step to F. Then, a whole step to G, a whole step to A whole step to B, and finally a half step to C. So, the notes that make up the C major scale are C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Wait a minute. Do you see what I see? Yes. On the keyboard, all of the white key notes belong to the C major scale. That means if you were to only play the white key notes, all of the notes would sound good together. Now, rhythm is a topic for another day, but regarding sound, you can put any of the white key notes together in any way, and they will work together. It gets better. In digital music production, there is something called transpose. What this allows you to do is alter the pitch of notes in intervals. Do you see where I'm going with this? Yes. Using transposing allows you to still use only the white key notes, but you can shift the C major scale to become a different scale. For example, if you transpose up one interval, C major will turn into C sharp major. But if you transpose up two intervals, C major will turn into B minor. Do you see how many possibilities there are with just using the white keys? You have enough information to create an entire album now. So, today we learned how easy it is to start composing music. I hope that the information that I shared in this video will help those who are looking to advance their musical capabilities. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel for future updates on tutorials, music projects, and other music-related content that I may post. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time.